Good day, St. Martin. I'm Jasenia Lazaro.
And I'm Alston Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk, where we bring the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
Fresh off the weekend, let's dive into our top headlines.
Police were called to Cospro Supermarket in Madame Estate on Saturday after an armed robbery took place in broad daylight. Two suspects armed with guns threatened cashiers before fleeing on a scooter towards Dutch Quarter. The robbers seized an undisclosed amount of cash, causing panic amongst shoppers and staff. The St. Martin Police Force, KPSM, quickly responded and has since been reviewing security footage and collecting witness statements in an attempt to identify the suspects and trace their movements. Authorities urge anyone with information on this incident to come forward and assist in the ongoing investigation. Further details are expected as the case progresses. The supermarket remains closed following the incident.
Princess Juliana International Airport has partnered with the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry of TEAT to relaunch an advanced automated border control system. The system, a key part of PJIA's ongoing reconstruction efforts, aims to enhance security and streamline the travel process for passengers entering and exiting the country. According to the airport CEO, Mr. Mingo, the system was partially in place before Hurricane Irma, and its reinstatement will bring modernized border controls to the island. The system will eventually allow passengers to use biometrics for faster processing, while digital tools like advanced passenger information systems will further strengthen border security. Minister of Justice, the Honorable Lyndon Lewis, highlighted that the system will improve passenger registration, offering a website for pre-registration and supporting immigration processes. This initiative also meets GDPR data privacy standards, ensuring traveler information is protected. The arrival hall will open on October 15th, with the registration website available on October 8th. This marks a major step towards improved safety and efficiency at St. Martin's borders.
Leaders for Change, LFC, a foundation advocating for dignity of rough sleepers and homeless individuals, has expressed concerns over a growing trend of social media bloggers exploiting these vulnerable groups for online engagement. According to LFC, this practice, often done without consent, amounts to social media bullying and worsens the stigmatization and isolation of homeless people. LFC emphasized that while social media can be a tool for awareness, content creators must act responsibly and with compassion. Many homeless individuals face severe mental health challenges, and turning their struggles into viral content only exasperates their trauma. The foundation urges authorities to address the issue and calls on the public and content creators to consider the emotional impact of their actions. LFC continues to work with NGOs, social workers, and government agencies to protect the rights and well-being of homeless individuals, advocating for respectful treatment both online and offline.
Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on TV15 and across other social media platforms.
I'm Jasenia Lazaro, wishing you a wonderful week.
Stay friendly, St. Martin.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the Late Night Show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the Late Night Show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV15.
Thank you, TV15. Make sure to tune in.
Make sure to tune in to the Late Night.
And Sit, Sip, and Chat.
Late Night.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
The Ministry of Public Health, VSA, has extended the National STEPS survey to October 31st, urging households to cooperate with surveyors conducting the vital health assessment. In collaboration with SZV and supported by PAHO and WHO, the survey aims to gather data on risk factors for non-communicable diseases such as hypertension, diabetes, and cancer. Approximately 3,500 randomly selected households are participating in this effort, with surveyors conducting the interviews and health screenings among adults aged 18 to 69. This data will contribute to improving public health initiatives in St. Martin and is part of a larger regional survey. Residents are reminded to assist surveyors and contribute to the important national health research. The survey began in July 2023.
On September 21st, the Rotary Club of St. Martin Sunrise celebrated the International Day of Peace with a vibrant cultural manifestation at Emilia Wisdom Park. Under the theme, Cultivating a Culture of Peace, the event featured music, dance, poetry, and food from various cultural groups representing St. Martin, Suriname, St. Kitts, Haiti, China, India, and more. Led by Rotary Sunrise Foundation Chair Angela L. Gordon and President Jarna Dialani. The celebration aimed to promote unity and goodwill through cultural exchange. A special kids corner added to the family-friendly atmosphere, embodying Rotary's mission to foster peace. President Dialani emphasized the importance of peace building and cultural diversity as a foundation for lasting harmony. The event also recognized contributions from sponsors including AUC School of Medicine and Weems Emergency Services. For more information on the Rotary Club's initiatives, visit their Facebook page or contact them via email.
On September 27th, St. Martin Academy held the island's first ever health care fair, concluding the school's My Life Has Value Month. This initiative, organized by the Department of Student Care, focused on mental well-being, self-worth, and holistic health for students and staff. The fair featured workshops on topics like journaling, art therapy, stress management, and body positivity, led by local experts including former alumni members of Parliament Ardwell Irian and Ludmila De Weaver. Students participated in 7 interactive 35-minute sessions designed to promote physical, mental, and emotional wellness. Principal Mrs. Lucas Felix emphasized the event's goal of empowering students to prioritize self-care, building resilience, and well-being. Following the success of the fair, plans are underway to make it an annual event involving other high schools across the island. Lingering moisture associated with a recent tropical wave will cause brief showers and possible thunder, particularly during the morning hours. Residents and users of areas prone to flooding are advised to remain vigilant. Slight to moderate seas will remain through the next few days. Now let's take a look at our tropical weather update by Mr. Brian Shields.
Thank you very much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields, and thank you for taking the time to be part of this weather community. All right, let's get to what we're seeing on the big picture. A little bit of a spin here, right through the Caribbean. This is what's going to add moisture to the Western Caribbean, and that's one spot we're watching for development, plus the remnants of Helene still up here, kind of dragging along a front, if you will, or a trough. Just some extra moisture here. So we have some extra rain here, very unsettled around Jamaica. Then this over here, that's about to become Kirk, and there's another name system that could pop up back behind it. So we could have 2 new name systems out there in the Atlantic, so we'll cover that. That's what's left of Joyce and what's left of Isaac in the North Atlantic. So many name systems out there right now. Of course, the higher concern what's going on closer to home, and then I want to get into the areas that are out there, what will become Kirk, and then eventually Leslie behind it. So in the short term, so that covers that. Here's the wider picture as promised. Here's what's left of Joyce that's fallen falling apart. That there, by the time you're watching this video, may already be Tropical Storm Kirk. This here is by the time we get into Wednesday afternoon. I do believe strongly that here we are in the Caribbean. It is going to do what Joyce did, at least initially, and miss the Caribbean, which is a good thing because this is going to develop into a major hurricane. And then look behind it, another system, and that could be Leslie. So Kirk and then Leslie most likely will be the two named systems out there in the Atlantic and, of course, watching the Gulf of Mexico. But look how strong that gets. Now, as of now, here's Bermuda. You can see this green right in here. I'm hoping this front is a saving grace, acts like a blocker, and keeps all of this substantially to the east. That's what I'm seeing now for Bermuda. But no, Bermuda in the Atlantic region of Canada, I'm monitoring that just to see if Kirk does anything kind of differently down the road. But you can see it should develop into a major hurricane. Here's Bermuda, and then just kind of a wait and see, but it should really make that curve. Although the seas are going to be building, those swells will be working in. This here Here's the North Atlantic. You get over toward the UK, you work your way back toward Ireland. This is Isaac, but it's losing its tropical characteristics. Cooler water up there starting to fall apart. Kind of a wind maker at this point. So the next name on the list is Kirk. It looks like it'll be that area off the coast of Africa, and then another area behind it may become Leslie. In the short term, watching the Western Caribbean to see if that area does eventually spin up.
In a special news report brought to you by Real Auto BV, the official Toyota distributor for St. Martin. Real Auto St. Martin has issued an urgent safety recall for Toyota vehicles due to the Takata airbag defect. This recall affects popular models like the RAV4, Yaris, Corolla, and Hilux, manufactured between 2004 and 2013. These defective airbags pose serious risk, including severe injury or death. Toyota owners are urged to visit realautosxm.com or contact Real Auto SXM immediately to schedule a free airbag replacement. Stay safe, act now.
Hi, Mom. How are you? But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl. TLM has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so?
Guess what? I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now.
Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey Tash, you hear about TLM new postpaid plans?
On October 26th, the St. Martin Academy, under the Foundation for Academic and Vocational Education, known as FAVE, F-A-V-E, received a special plaque from the Ministry of Education to mark 50 years of academic and community service excellence. Executive Director Dr. Anders Talula Bailey Vanterpool accepted the honor on behalf of FAVE, FAVE, during a ceremony that followed a Thanksgiving service on September 22nd at the Good News Baptist Church. The service drew dignitaries, alumni, and students, highlighting FAVE's half-century journey of resilience and growth. Notable attendees included former Governor Dr. Anders Eugene Holliday and President of Parliament Sarah Westcott Williams. Speeches by Executive Director Billy Vanterpool and FAVE Board President Elroy Hughes celebrated the school's role in nurturing influential leaders. Former Minister Patricia Lawrence shared the institution's history from its modest beginnings in 1974 with 26 students to its current enrollment of nearly 750. The school boasts a proud record of preparing students for Caribbean examinations and has produced ministers, parliamentarians, and business leaders. With plans to make this a year-long celebration, FAVE remains committed to its mission of preparing future leaders who will carry on its legacy of educational excellence. At the United Nations Summit of the Future in New York, Bonaires activists Dafika Bissessar and James Finis called for immediate global attention to the island's struggle for self-determination and an end to human rights violations, engaging over 100 world leaders, including presidents, prime ministers, and other high-profile figures. They raised concerns about Bonaire's systematic marginalization under Dutch colonial rule. In a powerful statement, Bonaire highlighted the erosion of its education system, with the native Papiamentu language replaced by Dutch standards and the island's population dwindling to less than 32% due to institutionalized depopulation. The activists demanded Bonaire's reinstatement on the UN list of non-self-governing territories and urged solidarity from global organizations such as COPAL and CARICOM and the Baku Initiative Group. The call to action also extended to the Kingdom of the Netherlands and fellow Caribbean islands Aruba, Curaçao, and Saint Martin, seeking their support in Bonaire's rightful pursuit of justice. The call to action also extended to the Kingdom of the Netherlands and fellow Caribbean islands Aruba, Curaçao, and Saint Martin, seeking their support in Bonaire's rightful pursuit of justice, dignity, and political autonomy.
A significant milestone was celebrated on Tuesday with the inauguration of 11 new classrooms and several administrative offices at Collège Rocher Gravé de Moho, also known as College 600. This marks the completion of the first phase of renovations that began in late 2022. Elected officials, including Collectivité President Louis Mussenton, Vice President Dominique Louisy, and Rector Harry Christophe attended the ceremony and expressed their enthusiasm for this achievement. Students can now occupy the new classrooms even as construction continues on other areas. With full completion expected by the start of 2025-2026 school year, architect Didier Rouault explained that the team worked around students studying in container classrooms, closing off certain areas to ensure safety. Principal Lila Hansen shared her excitement, stating that the college will also feature a new gymnasium, sports facilities, and specialized workshops. Currently accommodating 416 students, the school aims to increase capacity to 600 next year. Hansen noted the school's inclusive approach with provisions for special needs students and those new to the island, as well as offering international and football sections. President Mussenton expressed satisfaction with the project's progress and thanked the Gums family for allowing containers of classrooms on their land. He highlighted the project's sustainable aspects, including green spaces. Funding for this vital education initiatives came from Collectivité, the state, and European funds. The Collège Rocher Gravé de Moho is set to become Performance Sports Academy PSA founder Omar Bombertui visited Milton Peters College to present jerseys to 3 promising young athletes, Akeem Bergen, Terrell Richardson, and Kimari Richardson. These players are gearing up to represent St. Martin in the Paradise Showdown U15 basketball tournament from October 5th to 10th at the Sports Auditorium. This tournament presents a unique opportunity for these young athletes as they will be competing against teams from several countries. Throughout the week, they will not only showcase their skills but also have a chance to learn from international coaches. These coaches will be in attendance to scout talents and conduct clinics, providing invaluable exposure for these players. The event promises to be an exciting showcase of young basketball talent, and community support is crucial. Fans are encouraged to come out and cheer for their favorite team players and for their teams during the tournament. Key features of the Paradise Showdown includes players' evaluation, attendance from professional coaches, and live streaming of the games. Coaches can also participate in free clinics, and referees are invited to a free referee clinic. This tournament aims to foster a kid-friendly environment, especially during the midterm break, with games scheduled from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Don't miss this chance to witness the future stars of St. Martin basketball scene in action. Support your local athletes as they aim for victory in this prestigious tournament.
Come on, everybody. Thank you guys for welcoming me in here. You know what PSA does over the past years? We would like for all of you guys to come out, support your fellow peers. They're not just playing the tournament, but they're also playing for opportunity. So if you don't see them here next year, you know that they were the ones that received the opportunity. We have several coaches coming in from the US, from Holland, coaches that are from pro teams from in France and Italy going to be on looking also. So come out, support them as they compete against the other 7 countries within the region. All right?
These 3 young men will be representing St. Martin in the U15 basketball tournament scheduled for October 15th to the 10th.
October 5th to the 10th.
October 5th, sorry, to the 10th. And all games will take place at the LB Scott Sport Auditorium. So come out and support your fellow teammates. Go up. Okay, smile. Next, round of applause.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us, and remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on TV15, and then across all social media platforms, including Alexa's worldwide. I'm Yesenia Lassiter wishing you a wonderful week. See you next time. Stay friendly, St. Martin.